Everyone, and let's open the camera. I welcome you all in our another day of book reading of Law of Attraction. The name of the book is The Secret, and this is the book, how it looks. And Ashwini is saying, pray for me. Okay, Ashwini, we will pray for you. But can you keep doing the Ho'oponopono yourself? अगर आप मेरे और भी सेशंस में आए हो, तो you must be knowing what is Ho'oponopono. Is my voice clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing Ho'oponopono.
तो क्या बोलते हो Ho'oponopono में? What do you say when you do Ho'oponopono?
Dear health, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you.
Okay. तो आप हॉस्पिटल क्यों आए? What happened to you?
एक्चुअली मैम क्या हुआ, मैं बाइक चला रही थी, मैंने ब्रेक लगाया और थोड़ा स्प्लिट हुआ पैर। मैं गिरी नहीं, तो मेरा पैर दुख रहा था, वो मैं दिखाने आई, पर मुझे थोड़ा स्किन इन्फेक्शन हुआ है, तो उनको सस्पेक्ट लग रहा है कि यूएस से ट्रैवल किया है, तो उन्होंने थोड़ा क्वारंटाइन रखा है और कुछ टेस्ट के लिए दिया है।
Okay. All right. So आपके मन में क्या आ रहा है इसकी वजह से?
मुझे आ रहा है रिपोर्ट तो निगेटिव आएंगे, और आज मेरा बर्थडे भी है मैम।
अरे वाह, बर्थडे बड़े अच्छे से मना रहे हो हॉस्पिटल में?
यस मैम, वेरी गुड।
All right, let's put our hands together and bless Ashwini. Everyone, yes, Aruna, thank you for saying her happy birthday. Can we begin with the blessings, and can we begin with a little healing for her, everyone? Put your hands together. And the best part is people who do not open their camera, they are saying no to the blessings coming to you. Thank you, Can. Yes, everyone, open your camera quickly. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Sushmita. Thank you, Dipali. Okay, Dipali, we welcome you. I spoke to you yesterday. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, welcome you. Aruna, thank you for opening the camera. Everyone, put your hands together. Lots and lots of blessings too. What's your name, Ashwini?
अश्विनी उंदी।
I know. Lots and lots of blessings to Ashwini for her very, very quick recovery. And she's out of the hospital miraculously because she's healed miraculously. May all the divine energies, all the divine power, all the divine blessings shower on Ashwini. It's her birthday. First of all, many, many happy returns of the day and lots of blessing on your birthday for the most blessed life ahead. And may she be out to celebrate her birthday magically, and she's absorbing all the blessings, and she is in gratitude already, and she is making a miraculous healing. God bless you, Ashwini, and we love you, Ashwini.
थैंक यू मैम, लव यू टू।
Thank you so much, everyone, for blessing her. And let's we do the prayer, which we do every day before the session. A daily prayer for divine blessings. Beloved Divine Father, Mother, everyone sit straight, close your eyes and listen to the prayer. Beloved Divine Father, Mother, let your divine light fill my mind with wisdom and discernment. Let your divine love fill my heart with sweetness, warmness, and compassion for all. Let your divine power fill me with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. Beloved Divine Mother, gaze upon me, your beloved child, with mercy, love, kindness, and abundance. For thou art all compassionate. Thank you for your protection and thank you for your love. All right, the next step we always take is a forgiveness prayer. Everyone, the name which is coming to you right now, who's troubling you the most, take the name of that person and imagine that person is standing in front of you. You can say, you imagine you're looking into the eyes of that person and you're saying, Atma, Namaste. I, the soul, salute the divinity in you. We are all children of Supreme God. We all make mistakes. We are all evolving. I forgive you and seek for your forgiveness at all levels.
Bread ला दूं?
Go in peace. May you be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Rub your hands and put that energy wherever you want the healing and slowly open your eyes. All right. So yesterday we have read the chapter, name is Powerful Process. तो अगर आपने कल वाला चैप्टर नहीं भी सुना तो we are on to the summary. मेरी आवाज सब तक पहुंच रही है? Is my voice loud and clear? Thank you everyone. So secret summary. Expectation is a powerful, attractive force. It doesn't mean expectation from people. We are talking about the universe. Expectation is a powerful, attractive force. The things you want, and don't expect the things you don't want. So expect the things you want and do not expect the things you don't want. This is a very powerful teaching of universe, especially the secret. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. Be grateful for what you already have, and you will attract more good things in your life. So who has gratitude? Who has gratitude for negative situations? Anybody has gratitude for negative? Thank you, Diana. Thank you for learning it. So if you don't have gratitude for negatives, your struggles will not get over. You remember, I've been trying to give you a journal on what? I want to teach you how to pay gratitude for the negatives. Okay, I give you a challenge. I gave you a challenge yesterday also, you remember? This is my number, 9312246095. This number I'm giving you to those people who want to learn how to pay gratitude for the negatives. If you're really serious, and if you're really going through the negative situation, and if you want to learn how to be grateful in the most negative situation, you give me the message, I will create the journal if I have enough people, because it's going to take extra effort, much extra effort, because then I'll be asking what situation you are in and I'll create a topic on that and then I'll create the journal. So I need to know how many people are interested to learn from the negatives and create miracles just with the gratitude. Okay, if you're with me, remember to send me the message saying I'm ready. Okay, let's see it here. Who all are ready? Chat, write in the chat box. I'm ready to learn. Let me see how many people are learn from from Tripat. I'm going to take the snapshot. Okay, ready to learn. Okay, all right. 4, 5. Only 5 people. 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's nice. 11, 12. Okay. So your first task is to say in my chat, in my message, because I'm going to forget your name. I can only know once you are connected to me on my WhatsApp. Okay. So write in the chat box of 931224609 on the WhatsApp. I want it. I'm ready. Whatever you want. Okay. I will teach you how to create miracles in the most negative situation. Okay. How to create miracles in the most negative situation. I'll teach you that. So thank you for accepting me and learning from me. God bless you all and I love you all. So giving thanks for what you want in advance turbocharges your desires and sends a more powerful signal out into the universe. This is what is the master key. This is, I'll be teaching you for the negative through the negative journal. So giving thanks for what you want in advance turbocharges your desires and sends a more powerful signal out into the universe. Then Rhonda says that visualization is the process of creating pictures in your mind of yourself enjoying what you want. And that's all in advance, okay? When you visualize, you generate powerful thoughts and feelings of having it now. The law of attraction then returns that reality to you just as you saw it in your mind. So visualization, I will make sure to do into that journal. I will do exact the steps of this part of I'll fold this chapter so that I can create the journal for you. So visualization is the most important part. When we will learn from the negatives, I'll make you to visualize your goals and dreams, and then we will manifest that. Okay? So to use the law of attraction to your advantage, make it a habitual way of being, not just a one-time event. To use the law of attraction to your advantage, make it a habitual way of being, not just a one-time event. तो हमारी लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम एक बार ही आती है या सारी लाइफ आती रहती है? What's your answer? आती रहती है, one after another. एक जाती है, दूसरी आती है. अगर आपने ये सीख लिया कि आप इससे मिरेकल कैसे क्रिएट करोगे, तो लाइफ में क्या होगा? हेलो एवरीवन, कैसी होगी लाइफ? Yes. So at the end of every day, before you go to sleep, go back through the events of the day, and any events or moments that were not what you wanted, listen to me very carefully. Any event or the moment that were not what you wanted, replay them in your mind the way you wanted them to go. So I'll create a journal on only and only this manner with this. Anybody has a question regarding this? Before I move to the next chapter, the secret to money. Who wants money? Who loves money? Very easy to face. What is that you're saying? Okay. Only two people love money, huh? Only two people love money. Okay. Not all, Guruji. People feel scared saying I love money. You know that? People think that if they'll say I love money, they are not spiritual. Everybody is not courageous to say I love money. Okay, so this chapter is for you. Do not miss it one day event. Okay? Make sure you learn every step of this chapter, The Secret to Money. So she starts saying by whatever the mind can conceive,
आज के मैक्सिमम
achieve. Thank you, Padmaja. Thank you for being so courageous and saying, I love money. What I can do something to convince my parents for love marriage? Yes, anybody can do that. Nothing is difficult in the world of magic. If you learn what it is, how it is possible, you will definitely make them understand. Okay, Jack and Field says about money, the secret was a real transformation for me because I grew up with a very negative father who thought that rich people were people that had ripped everyone off and thought that anyone that had money must have deceived somebody. So Jack and Field is telling his own story that his father was thinking that जिन लोगों के पास बहुत सारा पैसा होता है ना वो किसी ना किसी का बुरा करके पैसा इकट्ठा करते हैं. So I grew up with a lot of beliefs about money that if you had it, it made you bad. Only evil people have money and money doesn't grow on trees. Who do you think I am? Rockefeller. That was one of his favorite phrases. So I grew up truly believing that life was difficult. It was when I met W. Clement Stone that I began to shift my life. So this is the story of Jack and Field. So he says, when I was working with the stone, he said, I want you to set a goal that's so big that if you achieved it, it would blow your mind and you would know that it's only because of what I have taught you that you would have achieved this goal. So do you want to learn that? Are you attentive to listen to me? Thank you, Dipali. So at the time, I was making about $8,000 a year. So I said, I want to make $100,000 in a year, from 8,000 to $100,000. Now, I had no idea how I could do that. I saw no strategy, no possibility, but I just said, I'm going to declare that. I'm going to believe it. I'm going to act as if it's true and release it. So I did that. One of the things he taught me was every day to close your eyes and visualize the goals as if it's already achieved. I had actually made $100,000 bill that I had put on. So जब वो सोने और जागते ही उसको वो वाला गोल नजर आता था. So first thing in the morning, I would look up and there it was, and it would remind me that this was my intention. Then I would close my eyes and visualize having this $100,000 a year lifestyle. Interestingly enough, nothing major happened for about 30 days. I didn't have any great breakthrough ideas. No one was offering me more money. About 4 weeks into it, I had $100,000 idea. It just came right into my head. I had a book I had written, and I said, if I can sell 400,000 copies of my book at a quarter each, that would be $100,000. Now the book was there, but I never had this thought. One of the secret is that when you have an inspired thought, You have to trust it and act on it. I didn't know how I was going to sell your 400,000 copies. Then I saw the National Enquirer at the supermarket. I had seen that millions of times, and it was just a background. And all of a sudden it jumped out at me as foreground. I thought if readers knew about my book, certainly 400,000 people would go out and buy it. About 6 weeks later, I gave a talk at Hunter College in New York to 600 teachers. And afterward, a woman approached me and said, "That was a great talk. I want to interview you. Let me give you my card." As it turns out, she was a freelancer writer who sold her stories to the National Enquirer. The theme from The Twilight Zone went off in my head like, wow, this stuff really working. That article came out and our book sales started to take off. The point I want to make is that I was attracting into my life all these different events, including this person. To make a long story short, I did not make $100,000 that year. We made $92,327. But do you think we were depressed and saying that doesn't work? No, we were saying this is amazing. So my wife said to me, if it works for 100,000, do you think it would work for million? And I said, I don't know. I think so. Let's try it. My publisher wrote me a royalty check for our first chicken soup for the soul book. And he actually put a smiley face in his signature because it was the first $1 million check he had ever written. Anyone listening me carefully? So he says, I know from my own experience because I wanted to test it. Does the secret really work? We put it to the test. It absolutely worked. And now I live my life from that every single day. So what story he's telling you, is he available for us? If it is available for us, do you think we all are going to use it? हम सब क्या इसको use करेंगे? You know, the success rate in the universe is 3%. How many people are here today? 39. You know, the rate of reaching here is so low because that's the law of average. That is how only very, very few people are there who will learn it, but there are only 3% of you who will try it and achieve it. Luckily, I was the chosen one. I'm among those, if not three, at least 0.0000011 or 1. So do you want to be at least like me or more than me? Let's hold our hands and bring you out of the clutter of the crabs. You know, how do the crabs live? Anybody knows? How do the crab live? How many legs do crabs have? Who knows it? So what do? They keep holding the other crab through the legs. And they don't let the crab get out of their group clutter. They don't let the crab get out of that. So what do? They pull somebody in so the crab doesn't go out. But somebody one day put me from that crab story out of my clutter and I'm out. And what am I doing to you? I'm trying to bring out you from that clutter of crabs so that you can live the life I'm living today. You may be living better life than me, but I still love myself the way I trained my mind to get me what I want. And the kind of satisfaction, the kind of blessings, the kind of blessed life I'm leading, I wish each one of you live beyond my imagination. That's my dream. So if you're serious too, you have to take that step, okay? Love you, Manjulama. Love you so much. Okay? So if you are the one crab who want to get out of that clutter, practice this. Listen to this recording again and again. Make notes how you can achieve what you want and handhold me. Hold my hand to bring you out of that crab clutter. Are you with me? All right. The knowledge of the secret and the intentional use of the law of attraction can be applied to every single subject in your life. It is the same process for everything you want to create. And the subject of money is no different. So it's not just money, you can have anything and everything through the law of attraction. To attract money, you must focus on wealth, not money, wealth. You know what is the difference between money and wealth? Elon Musk is wealthy or he has a lot of money. Ambanis are wealthy or they have a lot of money. You know, when money becomes countless, when money you have in so much of abundance, it becomes wealth. So are you talking about money or are you talking about wealth? Have you ever thought it? आज तक आपके पास ये वर्ड क्यों नहीं पहुंचा और मैंने डिफरेंशिएट क्यों नहीं किया? कब से हम इकट्ठे पढ़ रहे हैं और सीख रहे हैं? Since how long we are doing that? But today that idea universe has seeded in my mind to tell you the difference between wealth and the money. Have you ever used wealth in your vocabulary? Anyone? No, we don't, because we don't know the difference. How will we use that? We are struggling with the clutter struggles. You know, all the clutters are struggling the same way. Thank you, Bhagya. All right. So to attract money, you must focus on wealth. It is impossible to bring more money into your life when you're noticing you don't have enough. Who all are noticing we don't have enough? Raise your hand. We all are struggling, okay? Because we are noticing we don't have enough. Because that means you are thinking thoughts that you don't have enough. Focus on not enough money and you will create untold more circumstances of not having enough money. You must focus on the abundance of money to bring that to you. You should not have, I have enough money. I have this much money. You should have that kind of a clarity. Okay? Enough is never enough. For enough, somebody is 1 lakh is enough. For somebody is 100 lakh is also not enough. It all depends on materialistic responsibilities. Nothing wrong, nothing right. You have to emit a new signal with your thoughts, and those thoughts should be that you currently have more than enough. You really do need to call your imagination into play and make believe you already have the money you want. And it is so much fun to do. You will notice as you pretend and play games of having wealth that you will feel instantly better about money. And as you feel better about it, it will begin to flow into your life. So listen to me one thing very carefully. We only find the liquid money enough. Is that right? The assets we have, we never feel blessed for that. Do you think that assets came to us with money? Or they're only made of bricks? And nowadays, when we don't have cash in our hands, we think we are poor. How many people think poor? पैसे ही नहीं है, पैसे ही नहीं है. Even if they have a good bank balance, they're not happy and satisfied, they're uncomfortable. They only find the money in their hand or in the bank balance at least, and they think they are wealthy. But people who are wealthy have a very different thought towards money. So Jack's wonderful story inspired the Secret team to create a blank check available as a free download on the Secret website, www.thesecret.tv. You can go there, you can download that check, and you can write it and put it on the roof or put it in front of you at 10 places. But we feel scared, अगर हमारी family देख लेगी तो क्या कहेगी, मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? अरे बाबा, अगर ऐसा डर लगेगा तो put it in your cupboard, put it in your wallet, put it in a book and keep holding the book and notice it 30, 40, 50 times a day and see the magic. क्या किया था जैक एंड फील ने? www.thesecret.tv. Yes, I will do it. Okay, the blank check is for you and it is from the bank of the universe. This check is not anybody is giving it to you. This check is from the universe. Rhonda created it for us. You fill in your name, the amount and the details and place it in a prominent place where you will see it every day. I have played magics with this check. I have created myself a biggest amount you cannot digest with this check. When you look at the check, feel the feelings of having that money now. Imagine spending that money, all the things you will buy and the things you will do. Imagine. Feel how wonderful that is. Know it is yours because when you ask, it is. We have received hundreds of stories from people who have brought huge sums of money to them using the secret check, and it's a fun game that works. अरे बाबा, as it is, if you don't have enough money, you are struggling, तो क्या जा रहा है? गेम ही खेल के देख लो. I have that check. अगर आपको नहीं मिलेगा, you can message me, I'll give it to you. So, if you want to manifest, I will make you to manifest that. If you are ready, take that challenge and I'll make you to do that. I'll make you to visualize that. I'll make you to do every practice I've done already. And I'll make you to see how you will create miracles, how you will be a magnet to miracles. Okay? Attract abundance. The next topic is attract abundance. The only reason any person does not have enough money is because they are blocking money from coming to them with their thoughts. So सबसे important क्या है? जब से हमने रोंडा को पढ़ा है almost 3 months, thoughts सबसे important part है. Every negative thought, when you feel it or you have that emotion, is blocking your good from coming to you. And that includes money also. It is not that the money is being kept from you by the universe. Universe ने ऐसा नहीं किया. ये यूनिवर्स इलॉन मस्क के लिए भी सेम है, अंबानी के लिए भी सेम है, आपके लिए भी सेम है. बट आप वो पावर्स को यूज नहीं कर रहे हो, तो आप स्ट्रगल कर रहे हो. एंड द अनफॉर्चुनेट थिंग इज कि हम अकेले कर ही नहीं सकते. यू ऑलवेज नीड समबडी हु कैन हैंड होल्ड यू एंड मेक यू टू डू दैट. आई हैव सो मेनी पीपल जो मुझे आके कहते हैं, मैं ये किया था ना, मैं ये मैनिफेस्ट किया था, मैंने ऐसा किया था ना, मैंने ये मैनिफेस्ट किया, अब ये चलता नहीं है, अब मेरा ये चलता नहीं है. ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? हमारा बिलीफ ही नहीं रहा, हमारे थॉट्स पॉजिटिव नहीं है, हमारी फीलिंग्स पॉजिटिव नहीं है, तो स्ट्रगल इज बाउंड टू हैपन. सो इट इज नॉट दैट द मनी इज केप्ट फ्रॉम यू by the universe, because all the money you require exists right now in the invisible. If you do not have enough money, it is because you are stopping the flow of money coming to you. And you are doing that with your thoughts. मैं बड़ी पुअर हूँ, मेरा तो काम चलता नहीं है, मुझे तो लोग पैसे ही नहीं देते. So many reasons you have. देखो वो क्या है. You must tip the balance of your thoughts from lack of money to more than enough money. Think more thoughts of abundance than of lack, and you have tipped the balance. When you need money, it is powerful thing. It is powerful feeling within you. And so, of course, through the law of attraction, you will continue to attract needing money. Hello. Are you listening to me? What is it saying? When you need money, it is a powerful feeling within you. And so, of course, through the law of attraction, you will continue to attract needing money. I can speak from experience about money because just before I discovered the secret, my accountant told me that my company, listen to it very carefully, very important teaching she's going to teach you. She's saying, I can speak from experience about money because just before I discovered the secret, my accountants told me that my company had suffered a major loss that year, and in 3 months, it would be a history. After 10 years of hard work, my company was about to slip through my fingers. And as I needed more money to save my company, things just got worse. There seemed no way out. Then I discovered the secret, and everything in my life, including the state of my company, was totally transformed because I changed the way I was thinking. As my accountants continued to fuss about the figures and focus on that, I kept my mind focused on abundance and all being well. I knew with every fiber of my being that the universe would provide, and it did. It provided in ways I could not have imagined. I had my moments of doubt, but when the doubt came, I immediately moved my thoughts to the outcome of what I wanted. So उसको भी doubts हो रहे थे, उसको भी problems थी, but उसने क्या किया? उसको जो चाहिए था, she was focused on that. I gave thanks for it. I felt the joy for it, and I believed in it. So I want to let you know, I want to let you in on a secret to the secret. The shortcut to anything you want in your life is to be and feel happy now. It is the fastest way to bring money and anything else you want into your life. Focus on radiating out into the universe those feelings of joy and happiness. When you do that, you will attract back to you all the things that brings you joy and happiness, which will not only include an abundance of money, but everything else you are wanting. You must radiate out the signal to bring back what you want. And as you radiate out those feelings of happiness, they will be sent back to you as the pictures and experiences of your life. The law of attraction is reflecting back your innermost thoughts and feelings as your life. So focus on prosperity, the next topic. Dr. Joe Vitale, I can imagine what a lot of people are thinking. How can I attract more money into my life? How can I get more the green stuff? The green stuff is dollars. How can I get more of wealth and prosperity? How can I, when I love my job, deal with the credit and the debt that I have? And the realization that maybe there is a ceiling on the money that can come in because it's coming to me through my job. How can I bring in more? सबसे बड़ा डाउट तो यही रहता है कि मेरे पास तो ऐसा काम ही नहीं है जहां से मेरे पास इतने पैसे आ जाएं. Do we have that doubt? मेरा तो काम चल ही नहीं रहा है, तो मेरे पास पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे? मेरे पास तो काम ही नहीं है, तो मेरे पास पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे? ऐसे बहुत सारे आपके लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स हैं जिसकी वजह से you're not attracting money. अगर आपके पास काम है तो आपको ये डर लगता है कि मेरे क्लाइंट्स कहाँ से आएंगे, जो मेरा प्रोडक्ट लेंगे वो कहाँ से आएंगे. तो all the time you are in a how, when you have these two questions you cannot manifest money or the results. Okay, so Dr. Joe Vitale is also saying the same thing. और कईयों को लगता है कि मेरे पास तो इतना ही है, स्लैब है, मेरे जैसे लोग जो मेरा काम करते हैं वो इतना ही कमा सकते हैं. So they are stuck there. So you know what you have, you know where you are stuck. This goes back to one of the things we have been talking about throughout the whole secret. Your job is to declare what you would like to have from the catalog of the universe. जब हमें खाना खाने जाना होता है तो हमको लगता है कि उस रेस्टोरेंट में जहां पे हम अपना ऑर्डर देंगे वो दाल कहाँ से लाएंगे, कब पकाएंगे, कैसे देंगे. तो कैटलॉग में ऐसा होता है क्या? कैटलॉग से आप रोटी ऑर्डर करते हैं तो आटा कहाँ से आएगा? नहीं होता. तो जब यूनिवर्स की कैटलॉग से ऑर्डर करते हैं तो भी ऐसा ही सोचो ना कि मैं कैटलॉग से यूनिवर्स को ऑर्डर कर रहा हूँ और वो स्विगी से भेज देगा. स्विगी, हु नोस स्विगी, हु यूजेस स्विगी? वी ऑल. आजकल तो ब्लिंक नेट एंड एवरीबडी दे आर जस्ट अ कॉल अवे एंड आपके घर में चीज आ जाती है. इमेजिन, थैंक यू सो मच कुमारी. Imagine you can also order from the catalog of universe. Universe is giving you a catalog you can order and universe is going to place it for you. उसमें how, when नहीं आता ना. Okay, मुझे एस्मी नहीं आती है. Okay, I cannot read your message. So this goes back to one of the things we have been talking about throughout the whole secret. Your job is to declare that you would like to have from the catalog of the universe. If cash is one of them, say how much you would like to have. I would like to have $25,000 unexpected income within the next 30 days. Do you feel scared asking this to the universe? Hello? Yes, you feel scared because you don't believe in you. You don't believe in the universe. I can show you in 30 days I manifest that. What will you do then? I will be the gainer, you will be the loser again. So play the games. Okay? So make this affirmation. I would like to have $25,000 unexpected income within the next 30 days, or whatever it happens to be. It should be a believable for you. The secret in it is the belief. If you don't have belief, you will not attract that. If you have held thoughts in the past that the only way money can come to you is through your job, then let that go immediately. Can you appreciate that as you continue to think that it must be your experience? Such thoughts do not serve you. You're now coming to understand that there is abundance for you and it is not your job to work out how the money will come to you. It is your job to ask, to believe you are receiving, and feel happy now. Leave the details to the universe and how it will bring it about. So Bob Proctor says, most people have goal of getting out of debt. That will keep you in debt forever. जिनको डेट से निकलना है उनको ये ख्याल को भूल जाना होगा. Give it to the universe. It's your job. I made mistake. I'm sorry for that debt. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And leave it to the universe. So whatever you're thinking about, you will attract. You say, but it's get out of debt. I don't care if it is get out of or get in. If you're thinking debt, you're attracting debt. Set up an automatic debt payment program and then start to focus on prosperity. When you have a pile of bills that you have no idea how you're going to pay, You cannot focus on those bills because you will continue to attract more bills. You have to find a way that works for you to focus on prosperity. Despite the bills around you, you have to find a way of feeling good so you can bring your good to you. James Ray says, so many times people say to me, I would like to double my income in the next year. But then you look at their actions and they are not doing the things that are going to make them that happen. They will turn right around and they will say, I can't afford that. Guess what? Your wish is my command, and universe makes you not to afford that. If you say I can't afford that, universe will bring in all those event circumstances and people to make you not to afford that. If the words I can't afford it have passed your lips, listen to it very, very carefully. If the words I can't afford it have passed your lips, your power to change that is now. Change it with I can afford it. I can buy it. Say it over and over again and again. Become like a parrot for the next 20, 30 days. Make it your intention that you're going to look at everything you like and say to yourself, I can afford that. I can buy that. And as you see your dreams car drive past, say, I can afford that. I can afford that. As you see clothes and you love, as you think about a great vacation, say, I can afford that. As you do this, you will begin to shift yourself and you will begin to feel better about money. You will begin to convince yourself that you can afford those things. And as you do, the pictures of life will change. Look, there is an option wherever you are. You can keep stuck there. There is an option. I have no issue with that. But if you really want change, if you really want miracles, you have to apply the basic rules. And if you don't believe, even if you apply the basic rules, you're not going to attract it, is also my guarantee to you. So Lisa Nicholas says, when you focus on lack and scarcity and what you don't want and what you don't have, you fuss about it with your family, you discuss it with your friends, and you tell your children that you don't have enough. We don't have enough for that. We can't afford that. That's what you say. Then you will never be able to afford it because you begin to attract more of what you don't want. If you want abundance, if you want prosperity, then focus in abundance and focus on prosperity. The spiritual substance from which comes all the visible wealth is never depleted. It is right with you all the time in response to your faith and the faith you have in it and your demands on it. So now that you know the secret, when you see someone who's wealthy, you will know that the person's predominant thoughts are on wealth and not on scarcity, and that they have drawn wealth to them. Whether they did it consciously or unconsciously, they focused on thoughts of wealth, and the universe moved people, circumstances, and events to deliver wealth to them. The wealth that they have, you have also. The only difference between you and them is that they thought the thoughts to bring the wealth to them. Your wealth is waiting for you in the invisible. And to bring it into the visible, think wealth. David Schimmer says, when I first understood the secret, every day I would get a bunch of bills in the mail. I thought, how do I turn this around? The law of attraction states that what you focus on, you will get. So I got a bank statement. I whited out the total and put a new total in there. This is a beautiful technique. I whited out the total and I put a new total in there. I put exactly how much I wanted to see in the bank. So I thought, what if I just visualized checks coming in the mail? So I just visualized a bunch of checks coming in the mail. Within just 1 month, things started to change. It is amazing. Today, I just get checks in the mail. I get few bills, but I get more checks than bills. These are not made stories. These are true stories. They are told to you because you can do it too. Since the film The Secret was released, we have received hundreds and hundreds of letters from people who have said that watching the film, they have received unexpected checks in the mail. And it happened because as they gave their focus and attention to David's story, they brought checks to them. A game I created and helped shift my feelings about my pile of bills was to pretend that the bills were currently actually checks. I would jump for joy as I opened them and I say, more money for me. Thank you, thank you. I took each bill, imagine it was a check, and then I added a zero to it in my mind to make it even more. I got a notepad and wrote at the top of the page, I have received. And then I would list all the amounts of the bills with an added zero. Next to each amount, I would write thank you and feel the feelings of gratitude for receiving it, to the point where I had tears in my eyes. Then I would take each bill, which looked very small compared to what I had received, and I would pay it with gratitude. I never opened my bills until I had got myself into the feelings that they were checks. If I opened my bills before convincing myself they were checks, my stomach would churn when I opened them. I knew that the emotion of the churning in my stomach was powerfully bringing more bills. I knew I had to erase that feeling and replace it with joyful feelings so I could bring more money into my life. In the face of pile of bills, that game worked for me and it changed my life. There are so many games you can create, and you will know that what works best for you by the way you feel inside. When you make believe, the results come fast. So I will end my reading here. It's 8/20/22. If you have any question or have any reflection, you can ask, because just reading is not enough. Learning is more important, and not, more than learning, it's how you're going to apply is more important. I can unmute everyone. Why not you? Sorry. Gauri, say to unmute button, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, and open my chat. And you will be able to open. I gave you the permission. Yes, you can.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you said that, when we get the bills and, we should not be in that position कि मेरे पास में नहीं है. But what if the situation is that really the person is not having it, and then वो belief लाना is something difficult कि अरे ये है ही नहीं, तो मैं ये belief कहाँ से लाऊं ने, like फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर सपोज जॉब नहीं है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल सपोज अगर मनी नहीं है, एंड रियली मनी नहीं है, तो तो हम कैसे ये चीज बोले कि अरे बहुत मनी है, या
यही
हमारे
बता
पास
रही
में.
हूँ आपको, आपने सुना नहीं है ध्यान से. Are you living in the house is yours?
यस मैम.
How much for is it counted कि इसकी प्राइस कितनी है?
राइट, इन लैक्स.
Whatever. Crores, not lakhs.
राइट, करोर्स.
तो कभी इसके लिए थैंक्स बोला है?
नहीं बोला है.
कभी फील किया है कि मनी ने बाय किया है?
नहीं किया है.
अबंडेंस कहाँ से आएगा? वेल्थ कहाँ से दिखेगा? मैंने बोला तो है कि वी ओनली फील मनी व्हेन इट इज इन द बैंक बैलेंस और कैश इन द हैंड. बाकी पैसे को तो हम पैसे समझते ही नहीं है ना. सो जब तक आप उसका ग्रेटिट्यूड पे नहीं कर रहे हो, यू आर वाइब्रेटिंग ऑन अ फ्रीक्वेंसी कि आपके पास नहीं है. Actually, these all are counseling questions, number one. Number two, the challenge is that हमने ऐसा कभी सोचा ही नहीं है कि ऐसा अगर फील करेंगे तो क्या मैनेज कर सकेंगे, क्या चेंजेस आएंगे? वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग बिकॉज वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग ऑन आवर ओन. If you give me your 30 days and I change your situation, can you give the money, half of the money you will make money with my learnings? Are you ready for it?
Yes, ma'am.
No, nobody can. I'm not wanting it also. But the challenge is I have the belief I can say that. Because you don't have the belief because you're not practicing what I'm doing. मैं तो यहाँ रोज आके पढ़ रही हूँ. Okay, everyone, write in the chat how many people are struggling with money. Everyone, do that. Everyone, write in the chat how many people are struggling with money. Egg.
मैम लाइक यू सेड हाउ एंड व्हेन वो सब यूनिवर्स पे छोड़ दीजिए. बट व्हेन आई नो दैट बाइंग अनदर हाउस इज नेक्स्ट, मतलब वो रीच के बाहर है, बिकॉज माय सन का एजुकेशन एंड एवरीथिंग वो सब रीच के बाहर है. तो ये मतलब वो बिलीव कहाँ से लाऊं?
वो बिलीव तब आएगा जब आप रोमियो मैम का हाथ पकड़ोगे. बाहर रह के तो पूछते रहोगे, यही क्वेश्चंस में रहो.
ओके.
मैं तो कह रही हूँ कि मैं तो रोज सिखा रही हूँ, बट बिकॉज यू आर नॉट प्रैक्टिसिंग, गिव योरसेल्फ 30 days. आई विल चेंज योर सिचुएशन. यू आर नॉट रेडी टू टेक दैट चैलेंज. वो चैलेंज इसलिए नहीं बनाया हुआ. हालांकि मैं उस चैलेंज को खुद प्रैक्टिस करती हूँ. ट्रस्ट मी. ये देख लो मेरा नोटबुक. कल डेट क्या था मेरा? कल मेरे पास इम्पॉसिबल था कि मैं अपना जर्नल करूं. ओके, ये मैं रोज लिख रही हूँ. Yesterday was my mother's birthday. This is 21st, okay? I paid my gratitude. I wrote a letter to my mother for all the thanks, what she has given it to me. Have you done this ever? Number
No.
two, she's in the hospital. I'm staying in her house. I've left my house because she's given me so much. Only I can come because I can do that. I've given that as a chance to serve her back. I came back 9:30. I did my task and I posted in the group. आपको क्या लगता है कि मुझे ये करने की जरूरत क्यों है? अब मेरे को तो सब आता है ना. बट क्या मैं अपने बिना ब्रश किए हेल्दी रह सकती हूँ?
नहीं.
I want gratitude to go to each house, to each child. If you will learn, your miseries will transform into miracles. पर आपको लगता है इसकी तो जरूरत नहीं है, मैं तो ऐसी कैसे सीख जाऊं तो खुद कर लूं. ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है. ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है. ये सब मैंने सीखा, बट व्हेन आई गॉट द कोच मेरी लाइफ ट्रांसफॉर्म हुई है. यू डोंट हैव दैट कोच. मैं तो बता रही हूँ, तो आपको हर चीज जो प्रैक्टिस करती हूँ, क्या मैं ऐसा कुछ छुपाई हूँ किसी से? एनीबडी? People who are practicing with me, they can raise the hand if I'm hiding anything. I want to give you all. But you're not taking up that as a challenge. So when you're not taking up that challenge, your struggles, it's your journey. I cannot force you to do that. And you think you will do it 1 month, you will learn it? Come on. I don't know how many lives you've been struggling and you've come to me. But fortunately, I am that one crab who's out of your clutter. And I'm practicing every day, every breath. अब वो मैं 1 घंटे में कैसे सिखा दूंगी? वो मैं 30 days में कैसे सिखा दूंगी? You should take up 1 year challenge. But even then, Praveen, you are still struggling. Even if you're practicing, you still need a hand of the coach to see where you're making a mistake and correct that. So look, it's your journey. You can start from today to bring in those miracles, or you can keep waiting. हमें ये लगता है कि हम ये सीखने पे अगर पैसा लगाएंगे तो उसको जोड़ लें, अपने बच्चे की फीस भर देंगे. Am I right?
Right, ma'am.
हम
Somewhere
नहीं
right. Yes.
सीखेंगे, हम नहीं सीखेंगे तो हम बच्चे का भी कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे. You know, I was thrown out of the house without money. When I was working, when I came back, my stuff was thrown out of the house. I've started from there, dear. I had sold my brand. I was to settle my son. I have seen what not. But I didn't lose the practice of this. कौन से भी ईयर में इसने छापी होगी, जब से मेरी लाइफ में ये आई है, मैंने एक दिन भी इसको पढ़े बिना नहीं सोई हूँ. डू यू थिंक मैं सब कुछ सीख गई हूँ? नहीं नहीं नहीं, अभी भी सीखना बाकी है, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा ही बनना है. शी इज माई मॉडल रोल. I want to be like her because she has changed millions of lives. इसी की वजह से ड्रीम पूरा हो सकता है. But that's my life. What about you? How long you want to struggle? You don't want to be part to this manifestation 555 or 5 days. You don't want to be part to this. मैं तो आपको सब पढ़ा रही हूँ, but your struggles are not finishing because you're not taking up the challenge. It's a challenge. Everybody will not take it. But people who are taking, they are bringing in miracles. They are improving their life. But there is more to learn for every one of us. And do you think I don't learn? My Saturday and Sunday, I don't do any session. Most of the sessions I do Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I upgrade my knowledge every Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5 p.m. Do you think I need to learn more? But at your level, I know a lot. But at my coach's level, I need to learn more. So learning includes money. Available hai YouTube pe, kya nahi available hai? Why your struggles are not over? Because only by holding the hand of the people, of the select group of people, I can bring in change. So take up a challenge and make me fail. Then I will see it. I give you challenge to make me fail. Do you accept that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you accept that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. With that, we come to an end. If you have any more questions, you alone cannot fight this battle. I'm so sorry to say, but that's a fact. Alone, it's very difficult to fight the battle. But together we all can, and together we will. All right. With that, we come to an end. If nobody has the question, I can close the session. Thank you, Karthikeyan. So, कल मैंने बोला था रेड कलर की कार किसने देखा? यस आशा, थैंक यू फॉर रिमाइंडिंग मी. थैंक यू पल्लवी. यस, कितने लोगों ने रेड कार देखा कल? थैंक यू आशा फॉर रिमाइंडिंग मी. आई वाज रिमेम्बरिंग दैट आई हैड गिवन वन चैलेंज. कितने लोगों ने रेड कार देखा कल? पल्लवी, हाउ मेनी? 2. Anybody else? 3 times. Thank you, Anil. 3 times. I can't see. So what was my teaching through the car is where the focus goes, it grows. When you feel like noticing one particular item, thank you, Can, 113. Where focus goes, it grows. Pallavi saw only 2. Do you know why? She may have not gone out of the house on the road to see more. But जहां भी आप focus रखोगे ना, वो ही होगा. If your focus is I don't have, so what will happen? You will not have. If your focus is I have, you'll have more things, you'll start having more things. And if you're feeling you don't have that, you're giving power to not to have that. And if you're feeling, counting your blessings, I have, you will have more things to feel more gratitude. So where focus goes, it grows. Okay, Pallavi, yes. Okay. All right. Doesn't matter. But you could focus. At least you could see 2. That's the beauty. That's gratitude. Okay? All right. With that, we come to an end. And today, you see how many things you are grateful for. the things you will be grateful for, you will attract them more. And the things you are uncomfortable with, you will attract them more because you're feeling them. Thoughts and feelings are very important for manifestation. And people who are ready for the journal on negative, they have to message me. I will check how many are ready. Thank you, Can. And people who are ready, then I'll create the journal. Okay, it's going to take time, but I need to see who all are ready. With that, we come to an end. I love you all. God bless you all. May you be blessed with more miracles in your life. And may this be full of magnificent outcomes. I'll share mine tomorrow. But love you all and God bless you all. Take care.